1,000 meters. They are sent back on their journey from that 2,000 meter marker. Bountiful Harvest, Euphoria right there, Rock and Roses towards the inside. Ash Cloud on the outside, Sand Trips getting a little bit closer, Counting Angels on the right-hand side in the yellow silks. Pecan Nuts about 3.5 lengths off the tempo. Gathering Fame and Saint Sophia along with Square Dance, a trio of them racing together about 6 lengths off the leaders. Shingwedzi's further back in the running, Bilaterals on their outside, 10 lengths off the leaders. Mojave Princess, then comes Gallica Rose, 11-12 lengths off the speed. Supersede amongst the back rank, City of Athens. Sand Trip with the white blinkers has the call, 1.5 lengths. Square Dancers moved up on the outside of Euphoria, they second and third. Over towards the outside, Counting Angels, then Bountiful Harvest towards the inside, Rock and Rose. Shingwedzi and Bilateral, they're moving around runners. The red cap of Shingwedzi is going right around to be very prominent now, only 2 lengths off the leader. Ash Cloud's mid-division. Gallica Rose on her outside. Gathering Fame's got 9 lengths to make up. Pecan Nut is the grey between them. Saint Sophia's further back in the running, Mojave Princess, and then comes Supersede. Sand Trip as they go down towards the 600 meter marker. Sand Trip there by a 1/2 length. Shingwedzi, she committed, she's second, the red cap. Euphoria, yellow cap to the inside. Bountiful Harvest, 3.5 to make up. Bilateral, the blue cap on the outside of Square Dance. Then Counting Angels, Gallica Rose. Top of the lane, Shingwedzi now moves up. Euphoria's between them, Bountiful Harvest. Counting Angels, Bilateral, and Gallica Rose starts to run up the outside. Shingwedzi as they come to the 200, Bilateral, Gallica Rose, Euphoria. Ash Cloud gets going, 150 to go, and Gallica Rose and Bilateral, they settle it out. Ash Cloud, Gathering Fame, Supersedes come from nowhere, but it's Gallica Rose with her head in front, and Gallica Rose will score. Bilateral second, Supersede, Gathering Fame, and Ash Cloud. Bernard Faderb gets the daughter of Silvana. Her name is Gallica Rose. She moved up very dangerously, then just runs off the outside rail for a couple of strides. Bilateral looks to go with her, but Gallica Rose from the J. Ramsden stable continues to plug away and wins about 3 parts of a length as they race down to the wire. For the Main Chance Farms, the Jacobs, as they come to the line, wins it by 3 parts of a length. Bilateral, big run in second. Supersede will run third. Gathering Fame, Ash Cloud, Euphoria, and Shingwedzi. Counting Angels is on the inside of Saint Sophia, City of Athens, Pecan Nut, and Bountiful Harvest. Square Dance was downfield with Rock and Rose. They fanned across the track. Gallica Rose made her presence felt extreme outside. Bilateral, one off the outside, the blue cap, Shingwedzi. Euphoria's between them, Ash Cloud and Gathering Fame. But it comes down to Gallica Rose and Bilateral, both for the Main Chance Farms. And they go hammer and tong with 100 to go. But Gallica Rose just asserts inside the last 50 meters under a driving ride. To beat back in second, Bilateral. And that's what you need for the exactors. Numbers 3 from 6. And that's the running of race number 5, the East Coast Cup, listed, brought to you by Nolan Niker as we hand you back to the studio.
Oh, we've just seen the running of the 2015 East Coast Cup, and joining us for the winning presentation is Director of Gold Circle, Mr. Paul Lafferty. We thank Paul for coming down and assisting us with this presentation. And of course, a fantastic result here for the colours of Main Chance Farms, saddling the first and the second past the post. Gallica Rose beating number 6, Bilateral. Justin Vermaak is on hand to represent Main Chance Farms. But well done to winning trainer Joey Ramsden here with number 3, Gallica Rose. and jockey Bernard Faderb. And a gentleman that takes care of all Joey's horses in KZN while he's away is his assistant trainer, Elson, who's also on course. But I think first up, Elson, if you don't mind, let's have a chat with the winning jockey, who is Bernard Faderb. And Bernard's got to know this filly pretty well, this daughter of Silvano. Down in the Cape, you've partnered her many times, and you even partnered her in her first run back in the province, Bernard, and that was a decent effort.
Yes, it was a decent effort. Obviously, it was a race to bring her on for this kind of race in the season. She ran a very good race. I was tailed off, and going was hard. And she still kicked really nicely, and she come on a lot from that race. It worked well done to Nelson and Jay and the whole team. And when I looked at her in the ring, I mean, she really looked a picture. She looked a winner in the parade ring. She went down like a winner, and she came back accordingly.
How did things work out for you in the race? It was a big field. You had a poor draw to contend with.
Yeah, poor draw, but it doesn't really matter with her because she comes so slow out the gate. She sort of jumps and she battles to get a stride. And I made up my mind early that I was going to stay wide on her and slowly creep up when they eased up the pace. And it worked out nicely because I was following Simongo, and he was also had the same kind of idea, and he was creeping up all the way. And I think we moved at the right time and managed to get past him and won the race. Well done to my sponsors, Vasco, Bryn, and all the boys. Thank you very much.
Well done, Bernard. That's your winning memento from Director of Gold Circle, Mr. Paul Lafferty. And then the assistant trainer representing the Joey Ramsden stable. Well done to you, Joey. I'm sure who's watching is Elson, who does an outstanding job for Joey in the province. And Elson, coming into the race, did you like your filly?
Yeah, I do like a filly. It's coming to the race. Only the draw is a problem. But I want to say well done to Bernard. He ran a fantastic race. Well done to Joey. Well done to the main chance. Well done to Justin Fanamak.
Fantastic. And how's the string looking? How's the horses that Joey has sent you here to KZN with? They looking good?
Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking very good. Preparing very nice to come after racing.
Well, give our best to Joey and well done to the team here in KZN.
Thank you, Mr. Tis.
Well done to Elson, the assistant trainer to Joey Ramsden. And as I mentioned, congratulations, Joey, with number 3, Gallica Rose. And then the winning owners, Main Chance Farm. They unfortunately did not breed this horse, bred by Digby Stud. And I see also the second horse is the one that they did breed bilateral, but a nice result for these colors. And Justin Vermaak on hand, as I mentioned. Justin, a great result for the Main Chance Farm team.
Yeah, great result. These obviously the horse that ran second's already got a Group 1 win to her name, and this filly just has the small black type. She had a feature race taken away from her on objection in Cape Town 2 runs back, so she's got the bold black type now, so 2 great mares to send back to the farm for breeding purposes.
Just having a look at the way bilateral has bounced back, not taking anything away from this filly. You mentioned that juvenile form was superb, and nice to see her now grow in confidence.
Yeah, she loves Durban as well. She does very well at Greyville. She ran first and I think third and 2 Group 1s at this course. So, yeah, they were both drawn pretty deep, which was a concern. I obviously earmarked this race for Gallica Rose, just the trip being perfect for her, and a bit concerned when the draws came out. But yeah, she ran a good race. They didn't go too quick, which helped the guys that were sitting a bit wide, and they managed to quicken off the pace, both of my fillies. And very happy, yeah. And just must say well done to Joey. He's done a fantastic job. He churns out feature race winners all over the country. It's an incredible job that he does. And also Elson back here, I mean, he's the little bit of time I've worked with him, I mean, he could be a trainer in his own right. He's very, very good. So he had this filly better than she's ever been. And well done to Bernard as well. And then Andreas back in, I think he's in Germany at the moment.
Before you leave us, one's a 3-year-old bilateral, the other's a 4-year-old Gallica Rose, and it's all about planning their careers. And I'm sure you'll sit down with the trainers now and see where you're going to place them next.
Yeah, the Willhavington will be a bit strong for bilateral, so we might earmark the Garden Province, bearing in mind that the better fillies will probably be going for the July, and maybe a bit flat after another run in the Willhavington. And then Gallica Rose is obviously an older filly. She'll probably go for the Queen Palm over 2-4. That's right up her alley.
Maybe the Oaks?
Yeah, that's another option as well. So that's why we actually brought her here, because there's a very nice fillies and mares handicap program with feature races for these type of horses. So we've got the big success already. The rest will be bonus.
I'll give our best to the doctor, and on behalf of a Gold Circle and Director Paul Lafferty, that's for the winning owners, Main Chance Farms. And then the gentleman that's done an outstanding job with Gallica Rose is Sia Gludla. Sia, well done, my man. You've done a great job here. Big thank you to Paul Lafferty, Director of Gold Circle, coming down and assisting us with the winning presentation for the East Coast Handicap, and it'll belong to number 3 Gallica Rose for 2015.